scientific drive going on in the practical realm, the moral and the political, as Fichte has said. But its fullest manifestation is in the aesthetic realm, where the contemplative of the first level, perception, is combined with the active dimension of the second, the moral level. Action and contemplation combine in creative art, creative vitality, imaginative, creating new worlds of experience. And so he traces, phenomenologically, this kind of thing, and concludes that reality itself is an overall vast creative will, not creative will, creative drive, emphasis on feeling, and the unfolding of the absolute in the course of history. So you get those two following very much the same kind of methodological process, very much the same. Schleiermacher? Well, Schelling, by the way, was a member of the Romanticist circle, first at Jena, Jena in Germany, then at Berlin. In Berlin, he was joined by Schleiermacher, who was a pastor from a pietist background, hospital chaplain, and so forth. And he finds religious consciousness the key. He objects to Kant reducing religion to little more than ethics, because religious experience, as any pastor knows, is far, far more than simply ethical willing, the moral will. Religious experience is of absolute dependence on the divine. And that's his definition of the very essence of Christian piety. It's a sense of absolute dependence on the divine. Came from a pietist background. But for that to be the case, absolute dependence, God is not another individual being along with us beings. God is not transcendent. God is being itself, the ground of all being. But he doesn't want that to imply Spinoza's pantheism. Spinoza, like the 18th century, had an atomistic view of individuals as discrete, isolated from each other, insulated. Schleiermacher goes for a more relational view. I'm not externally related to other things with just a channel of continuity going through me. There's rather an organic relationship. The self is then defined, what I am, what is being unified in this religious experience, is that whole network of relationships. Here am I with relationships of a genetic sort to parents, relationships of a social sort to friends, associates, environment, relationships of an emotional sort to everything imaginable, you see? And the unifying core of this is a sense of absolute dependence. Wherever these vectors go, they express dependence of one sort and another. Bring them all together in the unified core is absolute dependence on being itself. And these finite dependencies are just finite aspects of the whole. So God is the all-embracing ground of being. And what he tried to do, of course, was therefore to articulate a theology to define Christian theological concepts in these terms. Yes. And the language of theology therefore becomes symbolic rather than being taken in some literal sense. Well, do you see what's going on? Phenomenological description of the functional unity of self-consciousness. Okay. With the conclusion that what we discover in the self is simply a microcosm of the whole, which is then projected as the nature of reality. Okay. We'll pick it up there and rerun a little bit of this next time as we break into Hegel.